Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day 1.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Reversal! What a counter!
Lariat! Really just laying it in. Just dropped.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault. Elbow drop! Oh, right to the gut. He continues to press forward.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Power bomb. Tagged in. That could be it.
It's Lana with the offense.
Right across the knee. Rusev is in action on this very festive Rusev Day. Byron, what strategy would you employ against the Bulgarian Brute?
Michael, I'm pretty big. That's so funny. But if I were even bigger, I'd try to overpower Rusev. Guys like John Cena and Roman Reigns were able to match the super athlete's strength and make Rusev take the L.
Wait a minute, you just compared yourself to John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Have you seen me after a workout pump?
Saw what he had in mind there.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Looks like Rusev's in a bit of trouble here. Power Earlier on, Byron mentioned overpowering Rusev, which sounds like a decent strategy. You agree?
Incoming.
Diving knee drop. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. And he kicks out.
Going to take a lot more than that to defeat the Bulgarian Brute.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Oh, and a spear. Cover. There's 2.
Wow, just when you think he's done, Rusev escapes to fight again. And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Toss to the outside.
Rusev might want to check his ego here. Might come back to haunt him.
Too quick to catch him there.
2. Tagged in. Could be nap time. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Drop kick. Tying up the legs now. Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh. Face first. Good night. Lana faltering some. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Brutal time to end this. Oh, the old whipper snapper. This could be it. Cover.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no. Suplex. Just striking at will. Can she keep her down? And Lana powers out. Way too early.
Big reversal.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. Ouch.
Oh, my God, a clothesline. Knee drop. And that's the tag to Rusev.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Attack to the mid.
And there's the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count. Wow. Oh, he knew that was coming. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Oh, and a spear! And into the count. 2. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Oh, boy.
Another powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Hold on.
And not again.
A third time.
And here's a cover. 1, 2.
Strange game plan for sure, but hey.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
1, 2. Another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal. Elbow drop. Comes in off the tag. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
seem to have gained the advantage here.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Attack to the midsection. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Ooh, what an elbow.
The barrage of elbows over and over again. Changes her fortune there. Oh, lights out. She's going to try it again.
Oh, the old whipper-snapper.
And will this be it?
Yes.
What ends this mixed tag match?
Here are your winners.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
Michael, never in my wildest dreams did I think these two would work so well together.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law, one of my favorites. Now, law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch this segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
This is a non-title match with the stipulation that Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics. They earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win,
and Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions. Nice contact there.
clothesline! That offense taking a toll on her.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Knife edge chop.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5.
Quickly, the cover! Billie Kay gets that shoulder up.
That would have been a shocker.
She ducks out of the way there. Boom! Down across the knee. Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay. Armbreaker! Producing a trampling.
Ooh, neck breaker.
And she's getting fired up here.
She's on the attack and on the move.
That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
She's got nothing left, guys.
If she doesn't make a tag soon, this match is over.
This looks... And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
On the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
Wow, she turned that one around.
5. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Ah, she comes up short.
I can't even begin to tell you how important that tag was to their chances here tonight.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Pow, what a shot.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Good night. Once more, setting it up.
That's a match-winning move, guys. Oh, man, Billie Kay doesn't even know where she is.
This could do it.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. What a tag team display.
Here are your winners, Mackie and Mickie James.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
You can bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots, and rightfully so.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or willy willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, So you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career?
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Championships on the line. May the best team win. You have to believe the Iconics have a major super showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian rules tag team championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals. Watch out!
Running Bulldog.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
She says, no thanks. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Oh, what a forearm.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Check your face after that one. Ah, kick. Nasty kick. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
Oh, stomping away. That is a great reversal.
Spin kick.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
That will get your attention. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Uh-oh. A striking blow. Not what she was looking for.
Hurricanrana. It'll destroy your face.
Watch out here. And here we go now.
She returns the favor there.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Oh, solid contact there.
Those last hits rattled the champ. Set up for the women's revolution has turned into the... Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
For the championship! Billie Kay gets that shoulder up too soon. She's got her. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Again with it.
She's showing no mercy tonight.
Oof.
Harsh impact.
The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
Yeah, things look bleak right now.
Mickie James. Here's the pin. Title on the line. Oh, ouch. Not only only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match, that list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of wwe2k20?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
That was a difficult choice, but at least you're in control of the situation.
Yeah, I guess.
It appears Red and Mickie are having a slight disagreement over who's going to start the match.
A bit strange, since these two are normally on the same page.
Looks like they worked things out for now, at least.
And this tag title match is underway as Red and Mickie James take on the team of Lana and Lacey Evans.
Lana and Lacey have had a lot of success lately, so Red and Mickie better not take them lightly.
I'm pretty sure since Mickie's career is on the line in every match she competes in, she's not going to take anyone lightly.
Hey, you never know what can happen. It's human nature to occasionally take your eye off the ball.
It's also human nature to not want to constantly annoy your coworkers, but yet somehow you do it anyway.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Lana faltering some.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
And now Mickie James tags herself in.
This might have something to do with that disagreement they had before the match.
They better figure this out or they're going to lose, and Mickie's career will be over.
Whoa, mid kick out of nowhere. And that'll do it.
Despite whatever friction Mickie James and Red were having, Mickie manages to get the victory for their team over Lana and Lacey Evans.
I told you she was focused, Saxton.
I guess so, but I still think something's not quite right. What was that all about?
I have no idea, but maybe their earlier issue was bigger than we thought.
I think we're about to find out what's really going on.
You don't deserve to hold this tag title because you are not a partner. A partner wouldn't conspire to turn her back on a teammate, to intentionally lose these titles and end her supposed friend's career. That's right, I heard everything you said. So we are finished as a team, and I'll keep defending these tag titles all by myself if I have to. But as for my SmackDown Live Women's Championship, if you want it so bad so you can cross it off your precious list, then fine, I'll fight you. But since I'm risking my career, you're going to have to put something important of yours on the line too, something that means just as much as my career. What do you got? Oh, I know. How about that precious sacred list of yours? If I win, I get to destroy it. And then maybe you'll start thinking a little more clearly. So tell me, how bad do you want my title?
I'll do it.
Wow, this is truly shocking. We all knew the team of Red and Mickie James would eventually come to an end, but no one ever imagined it would happen like this.
And now they're facing each other with Mickie's career and the list on the line? This is insane!
Yeah, either way, this ends very badly for one of these women.
The following contest is a career versus list match and is for
You know, when you think headline...
Introducing the challenger from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and introducing...
So much at stake tonight in this emotion-filled match between former friends and partners. If Red defeats Mickie James, she becomes SmackDown Live's Women's Champion and ends Mickie's career. But if Mickie wins, she'll destroy the list that's meant so much to Red as a guiding force throughout her career.
If Red were to lose this match and subsequently the list, it could have a devastating effect on her career.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Saxton. That list means everything to her. Without it, she'd essentially be lost.
And now that one's countered. This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. A back suplex. A knee drop. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
She's looking relentless now.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael, I can tell you that. Here we go, start the count.
Any more punches and Saxton's gonna have to take his shoes off the count.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Stomping. Ouch. Mickie James was able to get out of there. Neckbreaker.
Knee drop.
What a shot.
Going for the home run. Oh, the old whipper snapper. We cover for the championship. 1, 2. Mickie James gets the shoulder up, and guys, that was close. Hammerlock. Uh-oh. Mickie James is finding herself in some serious trouble here. Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her. Tying up the legs now. Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh. Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Spin kick.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Whoa! Elbow drop.
Knee drop. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 2, 3. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red looks like the least excited superstar to win a championship that I've ever seen.
Well, she might be having regrets about how this all played out.
You should have taken a different path to get here, but you still deserve this. Just remember, some things in life are a lot more important than crossing things off a list.
I'm sorry. Maybe I deserve this title, but you deserve this moment.
Despite what led up to this match, that's a respectful gesture from Red, giving Mickie James an opportunity to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
Yeah, it appears that maybe these two will someday be able to put their friendship back together.
Thank you, Mickie James. You and your contributions to WWE will be severely missed.